is the 30. Right on your favorite chambers for 147.12 repeater. Delta 100 Hertz. Next control station proceeding, November 3, Papa Romeo Oscar, N3PRO, name is Dave, located in Enola, Northeast Cumberland County. The Garden Valley Amateur Radio Club Sunday Net is a directed net. We try that again. Inactivated for the fault book. Take 2. The Cumberland Valley Amateur Radio Club Sunday Night Net is a directed net and is activated for the following purposes: the dissemination of bulletins and TS traffic into, out of, and throughout beautiful Franklin County, Pennsylvania. Providing opportunity for everyone to test their equipment and their net operation skills, which I am failing, and promoting fellowship among the licensed operators within the coverage area of the repeater. Phew. Any station with emergency traffic, absolutely break in at any time. And at this time, any station at any NTS has National Traffic System traffic to be listed. Alrighty, how about any stations with any announcements from the net?
W3GPF.
Bobby, are you there? Jay, long time no hear. Great to hear you, buddy. Get right in.
N3PRO on the net, W3GPF. Evening, Dave, number 1. And yes, I'm back in town early today and still awake, so I haven't slept through the net, which I do too many times. But anyhow, back to the announcement. Buckridge Burn is this coming Sunday, the 11th of April. And I'm sure we still need some volunteers for communications. Best I can tell you, if you want to come to that, always a lot of fun, great people. It's at Pine Grove Furnace State Park. And it'd be a good idea to notify one of us in the amateur radio community. So at this point, notify me. Milt Engel will be taking care of it, but you can either call me on the air if you hear me, or call me, or email to my call, kb3gbf@arl.net. So we always need more people. I'm not sure how many are even signed up right now, because Bill K3ZIV was taking care of, but he has some mobility problems. So Bill is taking over, and we'll have to make up for some lost time here. But it's always a lot of fun, and always meets a lot of nice people. With that, back to net control. N3PRO, QB3GPF.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Jerry. You bet. Always need more volunteers. Never have enough. That's great stuff. Welcome back. Great to hear you. Don't be a stranger. All right. Any other announcements for the net?
W3PDW.
All right. You're right, Brian. W3PDW.
Just a reminder, there will be a testing session held on April the 6th in Hagerstown, St. John's Lutheran Church, South Potomac Street. And I still have maybe one spot left. If you would like to register for that class, please contact me, I should say test. Please contact me at my call sign, W3PDW@earthlink.net. And if you want to be on the list, do that sooner rather than later. So with that, back to that, W3PDW.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Great to hear. Great to hear it's almost full. That's a good sign. All right, well, since we got two, I guess we'll do one last time. Any further announcements for net?
Juliet Papa, N3LJP.
Man, this is great. It must be summertime. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Good to hear. A little bit of normalcy. Go right ahead, Bill, N3LJP.
N3PRO, N3LJP. Thanks, Dave, and good to hear you again, and regards to you and everyone else, and great job on the net as usual. I'd like to hold a simplex net tonight, provided there's going to be enough participation. Tongue-tied. I'd like to start it, like I said, after the net, and maybe in another week's time or so, I could explain the latitude and longitude a little bit, and hopefully that helps anyone that's not too certain about that. But if you can set your GPS enabled devices to degrees, decimal degrees with 4 digits to the right of the decimal point, that'd be great. That's it, Dave. Back to you and the net from N3LJP.
Alrighty, thank you, Bill. Hey, appreciate your safety work and participation in that. Great. Alrighty, yes, we've left enough time there. We're getting a little long here, so we can get stuff moving here, try to get some champions. But, of course, as always, if you have anything, please jump on in. We'll try any stations that are mobile, portable, or emergency power wish to check in this evening.
W5DX mobile.
We'll check into the
N3DRL mobile.
we'll check out the simplex net and see what we can hear.
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Uniform November, handheld.
Alright, now stand by. Alrighty, W5DX and 3DRL and KC3FUN. Good evening, guys. Paul, your number 1, W5DX.
Hey everybody, hope everybody had a good holiday and a nice day today. Very good weather. Just been taking care of some maintenance tasks that were needed and now playing radio a little bit. And look forward to just the weather staying nice. W5DX will go back to net.
I am definitely ready for the weather to stay nice. Yeah. It's a little chilly here. We got a little taste of old man winter again, unfortunately. But thank you, Paul. Great to hear ya. Be safe and have a wonderful week. Dave and 3DRL. Your turn. How you doing?
Hold on, make sure my microphone's working. Hold on, I'm doing the wrong thing here. I'm sorry, I'm in my mobile. I don't have my regular rig here. Sometimes the microphone acts up. Okay, first of all, N3PDW, I have an amplifier for you whenever we can get together. No rush, just whatever works for you. And I've got a little story to tell here. Who says that amateur radio isn't still very viable? We have a keep in touch net with my club down in Maryland, down near DC, the Goddard Amateur Radio Club, and we've been kind of tracking who has and who has not gotten their shots. So the folks knew that I was planning to I'd signed up since I'm now fall into the group that's accepted to get their shots. And my phone rings at 5:45 Saturday morning, and when I go over to check it, I see that it's somebody from the radio club, and I thought, who's calling me? Why is he calling me at 5:45 on a Saturday? His phone either must have called me by accident, or he fat-fingered the phone and was calling somebody else by accident. So I call him back, and first of all, then okay, like I say, sometimes my microphone's acting up. Sometimes I get a message that says they've got vaccinations in Hagerstown. So I get on the computer and I call him, and he works me through the sign-up. So now I'm scheduled to get my shot on Wednesday, thanks to amateur radio and the Keep in Touch net we have. So that's just a little additional piece of information about amateur radio. So that was really kind of neat. Other than that, I'm enjoying the nice weather, putting up some more antennas, and everybody stay safe. N3DRL back to net.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Great to hear. Nice to hear some positivity come out of everything. That's awesome. Great to hear. Everyone, Hoy, thanks for stopping by. Now we move from Dave to Dave. From Dave. And let's see how this goes. We got three here. KC3, FUN. How you doing this evening?
Well, good evening, Dave and everybody else on the net. So nice to hear everyone this evening. And this weekend I had the privilege of at least monitoring the exercise for our particular group of the ARRL. It was a simulation for flooding, and I had the opportunity to monitor HF, and I enjoyed that, and learned a lot of how they handle messages and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I got to do in amateur radio this week. So with that, Dave, I'll come back to you, and God bless. And I hope everyone had a happy Easter.
Thank you, Dave. Great to hear you. Thanks for being there. Have a wonderful week. And I am late again, 42 minutes after the hour, N3PRO, with the Cumberland Valley Amateur Radio Club Sunday Night Hits. Anybody else mobile, portable, or emergency power? Alrighty, then we'll move on to our fifth station. So I can get where I need to be. There we go. Alright, any stations which is check in this evening. Call sign suffix of A3 Alpha Echo. Well then, about Evan. Okay, I'll try to Juliet.
KB3ACO, no comments.
Alright, good evening, KB3ICU. Everyone, Jim, thanks for stopping by. Great to hear you. Anybody else? F3J, Foxtrot, Juliet?
KB3GPF.
Alright, get red-headed. Good, Terry. Twice in one night. Don't hear you forever and get you twice in a night. How you doing? KB3GBF.
N3PRO Internet, KB3GPF. Well, I'm still awake. Usually I go to bed early since I get up quite early. But not a whole lot going on here. Everything is peaceful. Nice day today. Wasn't growing antennas, but I've been growing a lot of grass. So I think about tomorrow we'll be taking care of that. And back on the Buck Ridge Burn subject once more, I would say volunteers should show up by 8 o'clock. That's an arbitrary number, but at least by 8 o'clock so you get in position. But like I said before, always a lot of fun, nice people, and always a good place to get started if you haven't done it before. It's low key, and can't say enough more positive about it. Entry of PRO, QB3GPF. Back to that.
All right, thank you, Jerry. Great to hear you. Yeah, I have to say, I'm definitely not upset about the 8:30 start time compared to the 9 o'clock start time. Happy when you moved that up. Yeah, I usually head up to bed about 9 o'clock, so I do like the earlier start time. So I'm glad they did that. But the older I get, the earlier I turn to bed. Oh well. Alrighty, thank you, Terry. Great to hear ya. We covering up that. We'll move along. Anybody wishing to check in? Call sign 7. Takedo, Kilo Oscar.
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima X-ray Juliet.
Alrighty, Ethan. Great to hear ya. How you doing? PC3. LSJ.
This is Kilo Charlie 3, Lima X-ray Juliet. Not doing too bad. Almost missed my check-in spot. I was playing with a radio here and was listening in the background, and I was like, oh, did he call it yet or not? So I still have the free boat anchor equipment, the night transmitter receiver and the Halicrafters receiver. I guess I'll give that about possibly another week if anybody's interested in picking it up before I post it on Facebook or any of the larger swap, trade, buy, sell groups or websites for ham equipment. And I'll be having some other stuff coming up for sale too, including a 10-tech Century 21 CW transceiver and Yaesu FT-891 amp as I get time to pull the stuff out and go through it. So with that, I'll send it back to Annette, and I hope everybody had a happy Easter. It was a beautiful day for Easter festivities.
Thank you, Ethan. Great to hear ya. Yeah, I can't believe it's Easter already. Oh, my, we hopped right through there. So, yeah, happy Easter, everybody. Thank you, Ethan. Great to hear ya. Definitely beautiful weather. We had a nice lazy day around here, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately. During the week, we're
Beyond lazy.
both running in separate directions all the time, so kind of nice to have a lazy day. Thank you, Ethan. Alrighty, anybody else? Kato, Kilo, Oscar. How about PTT? Papa to Tango.
N3LJP.
N3TWU.
Alrighty, we'll start back with Bill and 3LJP.
Thanks, Dave. Just wanted to make sure you didn't forget me too much. The check-in is a regular check-in, and also, again, a reminder for those who are just checking in or those that have just checked in. I'd like to hold a simplex net following this net. Let's see here. It's about 10 till 9, so probably no later than 10 after. I'd like to meet up here and then go over to simplex frequency of 146.535. That's it, Dave. Again, back to you. Thanks. N3PRO, N3LJP.
Thank you, Bill. Sounds good. Have a great one. Ray and 3TWU. Right ahead.
Sorry, thanks much there, N3PRO. Big happy Easter to everybody out there in Radio Land. Hope you all enjoyed it, and we're very fortunate in your Easter egg hunt supply. And oh my, what a wonderful day, beautiful day to have an Easter. And doesn't remind me of Easters in the Philippines at all. So I'll save that story for off radio sometime if y'all are interested. But for those that believe, God bless. Alrighty, let me take a nickel here. Unfortunately, I've got to apologize here. I just wasn't able to pull it together for most of us to participate in the Western Pennsylvania set test, which was yesterday. And I do apologize for that. The gist of what they were doing was they would have field groups of amateurs go out and look at possible high water areas like a dam and so forth, and maybe look at the water level from afar with a pair of binoculars and report that back to a net base, possibly their 911 center, etc. Let me grab a nickel. From there, they were turning it into a FL Digi message, and using HF and sending it off to regional areas there around Western Pennsylvania, and they were then those people were then transferring the message to a central base where it was all a simulated database. I apologize we didn't get a chance to participate in this, but I thought I'd at least give you the gist of what was going on, and I'll explain more afterwards if anybody has any questions after that. Alrighty. And again, I apologize that we just weren't able to pull it together. There'll be a set coming up probably in October. Perhaps we can participate in that. We'll have to pull a lot stronger though. Thanks. Give me one more nickel here.
I didn't even know that was going on.
Alrighty, moving forward here, after the other events here in April, we're going to have kitchen duty lining up for us at the tractor show. The tractor show is going to be April 24th and 25th, and we've been allowed the very fine opportunity to work the kitchen line with the chicken line in the kitchen from 1:30 to 5 p.m. And we're looking for 6 adults or so, let's see, to work 3.5 hour shifts. If I can get more than 6, that'd be wonderful. Right now I've got 4. I've certainly got 4 who have certainly committed. And I'd like to have a couple more, so over the next week or two, if you can give me a definite promise there, I'd like to get the list into Linda as soon as possible. Alrighty, sorry to again, happy Easter, N3TW, back to net control.
Oh, thank you, Ray. Great stuff, great stuff. And definitely applause. But it's difficult for those trying to get volunteers together. It's great to hear we need volunteers. Great to hear the events are occurring again. And it kind of gives you a little warm and fuzzies. Alright, thank you, Ray. Have a great one. Alright. How about anybody else? PTT Papa Tango.
W3 PDW.
Alrighty, I have 54 minutes after trying to make myself legal in 3PRO with the Cumberland Valley Amateur Radio Club Sunday Night Net. Brian, go right ahead. W3PDW.
Thank you. I would like to say good evening to everyone on the net, and to N3DRL, yes, I will give you a call sometime for the amp, and to Jerry, I am signed up, and I will be at the Buckrock Ridge Burn to help with communications. Originally was scheduled to run, and due to the bursitis in my right knee, I will not be doing that, so I'm still signed up for communications. So with that, back to net, W3 PDW.
thank you, Brian. Thank you for volunteering. Appreciate you giving the time. Sorry to hear about the condition, no. But thank you, sir. Very great one. Alright, we'll move on. A station switch and check in. Call sign 77 U to Z. Uniform to Zulu.
K3 URT, no traffic.
Hey, good evening, Kurt. Great to hear ya. Have a wonderful week. Thanks for being there. Alright, anybody wishing to check in? Any call sign suffix? Anybody anywhere? Alright, well, guess we done good there, but we'll open up. Any further stations? Any announcements? Questions? Comments? Anybody want to make contact with anybody? You really check-ins? Anything at all for the good net? We're wrapping up this evening.
N3LJP. KC3OWT, late check-in.
Already got Bill and Jason. Great area. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great, wonderful week. KC3OWT. Great area. Bill, the Redhead, and 3LJP.
Thanks, Dave. Another reminder about the Simplex net to start at 10 after 9. We'll briefly meet over on this repeater and then move over to the simplex frequency of 146.535. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you can do so now. That's going over to the 146.535 frequency. I can't help you because it's different radios and different radios do things differently. But maybe somebody can, but really if you're having issues with that, maybe bring that up later so I can get this simplex net done and kicked out. And also, don't forget that I'd like everybody to be able to use latitude and longitude in degrees and decimal degrees and to 4 decimal places to the right of the period. That's it, Dave. Thanks for doing a great job on the net again, and 73 and good evening to all, and I'll return in about 10 minutes time. Back to you, Dave. N3 Piero, N3LJP.
Alright, thank you very much, Bill. Appreciate it very much. Alrighty, final call. Wrap it up here and leave the simplex net get on with the thing. We'll free up the airwaves. Last call. Anything at all for wrapping up the season?
You forgot somebody. I think you forgot OWT, N3LJP.
Nope, I mentioned him after I got you. So, alright, well, we'll close it there, 11 check-ins. Well, we'll get out of the way here at the top of the hour. Thank you very much, everybody checking in. Club meeting, Thursday of the month, 7 p.m. Hopefully, we'll get back into the rhythm here. Guys, like more information, visit the Cumberland Valley Radio Club, www.w3ACH.org. Type post office box 121, Chambersburg, PA, 17201. I'll turn the W3ACH repeater for the simplex net. That's no more please. Thank you very much, everybody. In 3, PRO. Good night all.
Okay, thanks for joining for the net. If I pick up the simplex net, I'll see about streaming it. But yeah, have a good night. 7-3s, happy Easter. All the good holiday wishes and good stuff. Have a good one.